Top 10 Nature Disasters Caught on Camera. From the devastating 2018 Suloise earthquake and tsunami in Indonesia to the terrifying EF3 tornado that ripped through Marshalltown in Iowa, and the biblical locust swarm that destroyed millions of hectares in southern Russia, this video takes you through 10 unforgettable natural disasters caught on camera. Witness nature's fury and the incredible stories of survival. But before starting the video, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe so you never miss out on our upcoming videos. Now, let's get started. 10. Marshalltown, Iowa. Tornado Alley's terrifying reminder. Marshalltown, Iowa, sits in Tornado Alley and knows the threat all too well. On July 19, 2018, an EF3 tornado tore through the city's downtown at 4:30 p.m., leaving a trail of destruction and one unforgettable video. A brave resident stood in an alley, capturing the twister as it shredded power lines, flattened fences, and sent debris flying. He barely had time to take cover as it closed in. This storm, part of a 2-day outbreak, carved an 8-mile path and caused $320 million in damage. It even ripped the spire off the historic courthouse. Despite the destruction, no lives were lost, a miraculous outcome that turned shocking footage into a powerful story of survival. 9. Dickinson, North Dakota. Hailstorm turns to havoc. In June 2016, Dickinson, North Dakota, booming from oil growth, was slammed by a fierce hailstorm that shocked residents. A local man filmed from home as hailstones battered his yard, followed by violent winds and crashing branches. Within minutes, the peaceful scene turned chaotic. Leaves flew like confetti, and the lawn was blanketed in ice. Between 2013 and 2016, 9 hailstorms had hit within 10 miles, but this one stood out for its intensity. By the end, hundreds of homes were damaged, and nearly every car dented. Still, no major injuries were reported. The footage, chilling and real, reminds us how quickly nature can turn calm into catastrophe, and how lucky some towns are to walk away unharmed. 8. Mount Antake eruption, Japan's deadliest volcanic surprise. In September 2014, Mount Antake, a popular hiking destination in Japan, unleashed a terrifying surprise. Without warning, a massive cloud of steam and ash exploded from its summit, sending pyroclastic flows, scorching currents of gas and volcanic debris, racing downhill at up to 62 miles per hour. Caught completely off guard, hikers scrambled for shelter as ash blanketed the mountainside. A documentary crew and a lone hiker captured chilling footage of the chaos. Sadly, 63 lives were lost in Japan's deadliest volcanic disaster since 1926. The hiker who filmed the event was among the few who survived. The eruption serves as a stark reminder that volcanoes don't always give warnings, and their most dangerous weapon isn't lava, but invisible deadly speed. 7. California wildfires, highways of fire and havoc. In late 2017, California faced one of its worst wildfire seasons ever. Fires like Tubbs and Atlas tore across the state, destroying nearly 10,000 structures and claiming 47 lives. First responders captured haunting footage as they raced through flaming neighborhoods. But the most unforgettable moment came when a driver filmed the Skirball fire from Interstate 405 near Bel Air. The entire hillside glowed red-hot, looking like a mountain from hell. The fire consumed 422 acres, turning the Sepulveda Pass into a scene straight from a disaster movie. Smoke, chaos, and heat filled the sky. Though eventually contained, the wildfires of 2017 left scars on California's land and spirit, reminding us how fast beauty can turn into a blazing nightmare. 6. Four Corners Flash Flood, a hike turned horror. The Four Corners Monument, where Colorado, Utah, Arizona, and New Mexico meet, is a popular hiking spot. But in summer 2015, adventure quickly turned to danger. A group of hikers near the San Juan River was caught in a sudden downpour. Seeking shelter under rock ledges, they laughed nervously, until trickles of water became rushing waterfalls. Panic set in as a flash flood surged through the valley. A camper was even trapped inside their tent as water raged around it. One man, confident in his knowledge of erosion, assured the group they were safe on the cliffside. Fortunately, he was right. No one was injured, but the harrowing footage remains a powerful reminder. Nature can turn deadly in minutes. 5. Ankara flood, a city overwhelmed in minutes. In spring 2018, Ankara, Turkey's capital, experienced an unprecedented flash flood. Within just 9 minutes, 3 hours' worth of rain poured down over the city's Mamak district. built on hills, and funneled the water into devastating torrents that swept through its streets. Shocking footage shows a driver trapped in his car as vehicles float by, one with a man clinging to the roof. Screams fill the air as chaos unfolds. A cargo van is pushed downhill by the powerful current, its fate uncertain. In total, 164 cars were swept away. Despite the terrifying scenes and extensive property damage, only a few people were injured. The man atop his car was later rescued, and thankfully, no lives were lost. 4. Inner Mongolia tornado, a ghost in the sky. On June 24, 2020, a massive tornado swept through the rural outskirts of Hot Island, a small city in Inner Mongolia, China. Home to 250,000 people, the area witnessed a haunting sight as the tornado descended like a ghost's wispy tail. Locals watched as it twisted, changing color and form while collecting dust and debris from the ground. Though the tornado looked powerful and menacing, it miraculously caused no reported injuries or significant damage. The storm primarily moved over open countryside before gradually dissipating, leaving behind only dramatic footage and a chilling reminder of nature's unpredictability. 3. Locust swarm devastation, a biblical disaster in southern Russia. Ninova, a small town in Russia's Astrakhan Oblast, faced a devastating disaster in 2015 when millions of locusts swarmed across southern farmlands. The massive swarm covered 800,000 hectares, destroying about 10% of the nation's crops. This sudden invasion brought widespread panic and severe damage to farmers who were unprepared for such an event. Despite efforts to control the pests, the locusts overwhelmed the region, forcing Russia to declare a national emergency. This disaster marked the worst agricultural crisis in decades, threatening food security and devastating the livelihoods of thousands in southern Russia. 2. Tall volcano eruption, lightning from fire. In early 2020, the tall volcano in the Philippines erupted for the first time in 43 years, sending dark ash clouds towering into the sky. Located in a massive water-filled caldera, Tall is among the country's most active volcanoes. What made this eruption especially eerie was the presence of volcanic lightning, a rare phenomenon caused by static electricity generated in ash plumes. Locals captured videos of lightning bolts flickering through the ash cloud while expressing visible fear. Scientists are still studying this phenomenon, which, unlike regular thunderstorm lightning, is triggered by ash particles colliding at high speeds. While it may look otherworldly, volcanic lightning is a real and unpredictable danger during major eruptions. 1. Suloise earthquake and tsunami, September 2018. Suloise is one of Indonesia's 5 main islands in the world's largest archipelago, made up of over 18,000 islands. Situated at the complex meeting point of the Australian Pacific, Philippine, and Sunda tectonic plates, Indonesia is highly prone to earthquakes and tsunamis. On September 28, 2018, a powerful 7.5 magnitude earthquake struck the Minahasa Peninsula near the Gulf of Tonkin. This quake was followed by around 150 aftershocks and several tsunami waves up to 5 feet high. An enormous 18-foot wave then swept over the island, causing widespread panic. Security cameras captured chaotic scenes, people scrambling, ceilings shaking, cranes toppling, and trees bending. The tsunami flooded coastal areas, forcing many to flee for safety. The disaster caused significant damage but also highlighted the urgent need for preparedness in this tectonically active region. These disasters remind us how fragile life can be in the face of nature's power. Yet through destruction, hope and resilience shine brightest. Stay safe, stay prepared, and never underestimate the strength of the human spirit. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe so you never miss out on our upcoming videos.